Hi, good evening everyone. So, I have this habit of analyzing the markets in the evening. It's almost midnight and I'm trying to figure out what's happening in the market. In a couple of days, I mentioned that the best way to participate in the market right now is not Nifty and Nifty. It's actually the stocks showing good results, and this is how I analyze the results of the stocks. So I go to this daily update section of StockEdge results, and these are the forthcoming results, and these are the results which has been released. So some interesting stocks belonging to some interesting sectors have shown some decent results. The result which is out right now is the March quarter results. So as you can see, quarter March 2024. Infosys, you can see the results. Sales growth has not happened. EBITDA is kind of flattish. Net profit has probably grown. We need to probably check if there is any extraordinary item because of which the net profit has grown. Typically, if they have sold any asset or anything, that becomes part of the extraordinary item. But what is interesting is the Bajaj Auto results. Look at this. The sales has grown by 30%. This is typically the growth vis-a-vis previous year. Okay, this is year on year. If you compare with previous quarter, it's minus 5%, but that's not the right benchmark. Ideally, you should look at the previous year's same quarter. So Bajaj Auto result is quite impressive. Let's go inside this and see what can we figure out. So this is the trend of result of Bajaj Auto. As you can see, vis-a-vis December quarter, the result is down, but if you compare with the March quarter, the result is quite impressive. So the best way to look at this is the annual tab here, which is basically the trailing last 4 quarter result. So Bajaj Auto has shown some amazing growth, almost 23% growth in last 12-month trailing period, which is quite impressive. And if you look at the profitability growth, the PAT has grown by 34%. The PAT margin is now 16.58% vis-a-vis 15.17%, which was earlier. So literally Bajaj Auto is gaining the profitability momentum, which probably it lost in last year. So fundamentally looks quite impressive. The broader fundamental parameters anyways is decently good, with Bajaj Auto being the one of the leaders in this space of auto industry. The way now I want to look at this is to see how I can play the momentum in this stock. So till RS market is above 0 and RSI is above 50, I would not mind playing momentum in this stock. So let us look at the broader chart. So this is a chart. If I convert this chart into a line diagram, the broader trend is uptrend, as you can see. And nothing stops the stock to gain momentum further, considering the results are probably in line to the expectation or better than expectation. Although unfortunately we don't have expectation numbers here, but clearly the trend of the stock is positive. So there are two ways you can participate in the stock. One, either start with small quantity, very small. So suppose you decide that I want to invest in Bajaj Auto worth say 5 lakhs. So maybe start with 50,000 or 1 lakh. And if the stock comes down till the relative strength is positive, you won't mind adding more around these levels, because these are the levels which are typically levels from where the retracement can happen. So previous swing low are typically good levels from where retracement can happen. Or if the stock crosses this important level of previous swing high, which is 9065, you may like to build aggressive positions in this stock. So depending upon what kind of trader you are, you may be a retracement trader or you may be a breakout trader. It totally depends upon you. So definitely Bajaj Auto is one stock which should be part of your watch list. Apart from that, TV 18 broadcast, you see the sales has grown, but the EBITDA and net profit has gone down significantly. We need to do more deeper understanding. We have to go more deeper into this and figure out why the PAT has gone negative maybe an extraordinary item is there, maybe the cost would have gone there. This is only possible if you do a con call analysis of this. So whenever the con call is out, one should be mindful of attending the con call. Let's go forward. Let's see some more stocks here. So here we are. This is Shish Industries, which is only 23 crore sales company, but the sales growth has happened. It's a 446 crore market cap company. So for people who like small caps, this could be an interesting company to look at. What does it do? It is into plastic products, okay, with a market of 446 company, which is typically a micro cap company, okay. And if you look at the price action in this stock, typically these stocks are volatile in nature, and relative strength doesn't work so smoothly as it works in other bigger stocks. So you look at the volatility. It is not one of those stocks which you would like to play for momentum, but for fundamental, one can look at these stocks. We need to do more analysis on these stocks before we make a judgment. Now you can have a filter that I will only participate in those stocks where market cap is more than 1,000 crores. Let's look at this. ICICI Lombard General Insurance, 85,000 crore market cap. Revenue has grown, PAT has grown, everything has grown. So this looks impressive, very similar to Bajaj Auto. Look at the annual figure. Wow, this is impressive. The PAT growth and the sales growth is there, so which adds a lot of comfort to us. And if you look at the chart, this is interesting. The chart has been in a range, so this has been the broader range of the stock. RS is positive, RSI is above 50. So I think if you are looking at a broader, larger duration position, this stock can also be one of the stocks which you should definitely have as part of your watch list. So the best way to add the stocks in the watch list is, there's a star here. I mean, you can always create a watch list here. So go to watch list and add a watch list here, like results. So Q4 result could be one of the watch lists you want to add. All right, just add here. And when you study any stock, like for example, let's go back to this, and again let's go to results. Looks like there is small internet issue here. ICICI Lombard, where is it? Release results. All right, where is it? So we have ICICI Lombard here. All right, so you just add this in the category of Q4 results. So by doing that, what technically we are doing, we are tracking these companies religiously as we are filtering them and adding them as part of our tracker. All right, so now from here, as I keep on doing this analysis for the daily basis, I will go to watch list, and all the stocks in the watch list are stored here as today's date, and I'll keep on tracking them, look at the edge insights and see if there is any useful information I have for these stocks, and I can probably participate in these stocks with the momentum. All right, so I hope it was useful. I love recording all these things. I hope it was useful, and I'm sure you will share this with your friends and family who would like to understand the art of identifying stocks using the quarterly results. All right, bye bye, good night.